I've been talking to lots of people all over the States and all over the world, actually. So I just have to get an update from you on how, I haven't talked to anybody before from Salt Lake City. So what's going on there as far as the whole everything?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's just this pretty much typical, I think, of most places. Just, I mean, masks are mostly required everywhere, and everyone's still trying to do social distancing. It's probably less so than some areas
Right.
um, that are a little more strict, but it is the more strict area of Utah. So,
Sure. Because it's probably the most populated of Utah.
yeah.
Yeah. But you still got lots of fresh, clean air, no doubt. So that helps.
Yes, we do. We do have a lot of smoke coming in from California lately, so the
Oh, really?
air has just been crazy.
Yeah, I've been
So,
talking to people in San Francisco and whatever, and they're telling me they just look out the window and it's just bright orange out there. So pretty crazy.
yes,
It's pretty nuts.
I
Not
know
good.
we need rain.
Yeah. So you have a new album coming out, True Story. It's out on the 2nd of October, I believe.
That's
Um,
right.
and it's your first one. Is that correct?
Yes.
So give me the lowdown, the background on what brought you to this point.
Yes. Long story, I guess.
We got time.
Um, so, well, 6 of the songs have been released. I released them throughout the past year and a half,
Right?
and then 4 of them are new. And yeah, I actually didn't start pursuing music until early 2018. And just a few events happened, and I just like light bulb turned on. I was like, I need to do this for my life and for real.
Right.
So I started writing a lot, and I was living in DC at the time. So I started writing and doing a lot of gigs, and just been like ultra focused since then. It's like it's my calling or whatever. So I've just, yeah, ever since then I've just been doing the hustle and then releasing songs, writing, and we're finally here. It's crazy.
Yes, indeed. So had you written anything before that, or did you start cold pretty much two years
I
ago?
had written a few things, and I had been in a small band. Music has always been my passion and my what I did, but it was always on the side and just for fun. So I've written a few songs here and there,
Right?
but not too many.
Yeah. And what were the bands like that you were in? What did they sound like?
I was in 2 small bands, and they didn't last too long. I was one that gathered them for a battle of the bands.
Oh, okay.
That's how it started. And then we kind of kept together for a little bit, and we really didn't do much, and we kind of had differing music interests, so it didn't last. And I wasn't in the place at the time to like really pursue music. So, but it definitely got my mind spinning. It was the first time that I was like, whoa, like I could do this, but I had a job, I just had my life, and I didn't think I would ever do it.
Right, right. So what caused you to be able to do it?
I
Oh
don't know.
dear.
It's a very good question. Um, 3 years ago, I got married, and about 6 months later, a friend asked me to sing at her wedding. And I had sang at friends' weddings before. That's
Right,
just something I'd done for fun.
right,
And I sang at her wedding, and she paid me, which was a first also to actually be paid for music.
right.
Um,
Don't get
and
used to it.
yeah, no, I'm learning that it's not that kind of a job. um, so yeah, so after that wedding, my husband was like, "You need to like share your music and your story with the world," and I was like, "I could do this." So at first, I thought maybe I'll be a wedding singer.
Right.
Um, but I have so many stories, and a lot of are about mental health and my struggle and my journey. And so then I just realized, no, I want to be an artist. I want to write songs and I want to share them. So that's kind of how it started. And having his support has been really helpful also. So
Oh, excellent. Well, that's a good story. Yeah, because I read that some of the songs and some of the inspiration are kind of rooted or come from your anxiety and mental illness and stuff like that. And, you know, that's a tough row to hoe on your own.
Yes, it is. I think that's why I didn't pursue it for so long. I was honestly just trying to survive most of those years.
Right. So, so there's 10 songs, like you said, 6 of them have already been released. So let's touch on a couple of the new ones. Which ones haven't been released yet that you can tell me about?
Yes, there are 4. Magic Years, and that's kind of a song about my high school years and just like a song of reminiscence and of a more carefree time.
Right.
That one was super fun to write. And
Did you have a good time in high school?
Yes, I had a blast in high school.
Good idea.
I did, and I have really close friends that were still really good friends, and so it was just really fun, a fun song to write.
And you're leading the album off of that song, right?
Yes.
Yep. Oh, that's cool.
Yep. And then there's the last song on the album is Victory. And that is another kind of song of like, it all comes full circle with my journey, the struggle, the pain, and then a victorious kind of ending.
Right.
That one was an emotional song to write for sure. And I actually I wrote it a year ago and I rewrote it this year. You know, when a song just isn't right, I like knew it wasn't right for like
in the back of your head the whole time, nagging at you.
I was like, something's not right. I didn't really like the melody and I needed it to be different. And so I finally put it to paper like a few months ago and I rewrote it with some similar meanings and stuff, but completely sounds different. So
very cool.
So there's that one, and there's Already Chosen Her, and I just actually did a live right now, which is why I'm in my live room. But I sing that song for the live. It's a song about heartbreak, and it's like some songs are like partially true, and this one is like word for word my experience with a very difficult heartbreak. So it's I
got that feeling from the way it was written and the way you sang it. Yeah.
I just sang it as authentic as I could, and it's like it's so true. It like hits me still. It's like I'm over that. That was 6 years ago, but it was a very difficult time, and when I sing about it, it's like I'm back there, you know.
Right, because it's also kind of, from listening to the lyrics, about betrayal as well, which is a tough thing, you know. Yes. And so when you sing it, do you have to kind of go back to that place, or are you able to separate yourself from it?
Yeah, I'm able to separate at this point because it's like the pain is gone,
right.
But it reminds me of it for sure. It's I'm like sure. Wow, that was horrible. That was hell.
Oh man.
Betrayal will do that to you for sure. I wonder if he'll ever hear it. That's my question.
That's a good question. Well, I don't know. So that's 3 of the 4. What's the 4th one?
And then the 4th one, I'm like spacing. Oh, Paris.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the song I wrote when I was in Paris, and my husband and we traveled Europe for 2 months. And Safe Place is a song I released. It's also, I wrote that one in Italy. But I wrote a lot of music while I was traveling. And then when I came home, I put it to music and stuff. So that's just kind of like a relaxing type ballad that always reminds me of like the beautiful city of Paris. And it's really kind of an anthem of like, nothing can bring me down.
Yep.
Like
very positive, and you're kind of assured and feeling safe. Yes. Which is kind of a relief after some of the other ones. So that's a good thing.
Right.
Yeah. So with the record coming out on October 2nd, and things, I mean, let's face it, things are crazy in the States, even more so than in most places. How are you feeling about putting this thing out and getting it out there?
Well, just the same as I would. I'm marketing it, I'm pushing it, I'm just telling people about it. And I've been doing that for a few months. So,
right.
And I actually have CDs, my first CDs.
Oh, very good.
So these just came in. So I've actually been sending out orders. I have a bunch of orders to send today with different like shirts and merch things. So far it's going good. We'll see. I mean, it'll be out on all platforms next week. And
oh, great. Well, you got to get out there and hustle it, because nobody else is going to do it for you these days, you know?
Nobody's doing it. Only me. Yep.
Now, when you recorded this, you had a couple of producers working with you, Rowan Steigner and Trevor Price. Is that right? So
Right.
what role did they play in the recording?
Rowan Stigner, he's from the UK, and he was my very first producer I ever met, and he did my first 3 singles, Free, Everything, and Words. And he was really great. And then I found Trevor Price, and he's been really great to work with. Both have really like brought the songs to life. So yeah, they're both just really great producers. And I mean, I'm new to this game, so I've learned a lot from them.
Oh, that's good. Good. So, in normal circumstances, would you be out there performing? Do you play with a band? Do you play by yourself? Are you
Yes.
what are you up to?
Last summer I did a lot of gigs, just solo gigs, me and my guitar typically.
Right.
Like I played at the Utah State Fair and different festivals and different places. And so that was a lot of fun. And then, yeah, this year I haven't done any. They all got canceled when COVID hit, and then everything is pretty much canceled. So I've just been doing it online.
Right. And what's the online experience like for you?
It's been fun, actually. It's been really fun. I just do every Thursday at 2 p.m. I do these lives, and I just sing cover songs and some of my songs and connect with my fans. It's been really fun.
Oh, great. What kind of covers do you do?
Everything. I really love oldies. It seems like that's what I typically do. I do Beatles, John Lennon, Sarah Bareilles, Ingrid Michaelson, kind of just a wide variety of stuff.
Right. Well, those old guys knew how to write a song, so that holds up over the years.
That's right. They really do. I just love oldies. They're just quality.
Yeah. And do you have any songwriters that you kind of look to for inspiration along the way when you're writing your own stuff?
Christina Perry and Sarah Bareilles. Those ones have been big ones for me as far as songwriting and style, kind of.
Yeah.
Although people compare me to like older artists like Joni Mitchell and people like that. So, but yeah, I mean, I love Sarah Bareilles, I love Adele, I love Kelly Clarkson, Christina Perry. Yeah, I love Celine Dion. I actually was raised on Celine Dion. She's like who I feel like taught me to sing. So,
Right.
those are some of my inspirations.
I'm not a huge Celine Dion fan, but I remember specifically once seeing her sing River Deep Mountain High. I think it was like on David Letterman or something.
Oh.
Back in the 90s, and it just blew me away. I was like, holy mackerel, she really, when she wants to, she can put it out there,
She's got pipes. She's so good. Yeah.
So good luck with the
Awesome.
record. Hopefully sometime you'll come down here and play some songs for us. You never know.
Yes, I would love to. Love that place. Thank you so much, Marty. I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
this.
Thank you. Bye-bye.